Fastbacklife. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to talk about some questions that were asked in a previous video down in the comments section. It was about foggy headlights, dirty/rim restoration. So I'm going to go over that. And in the future, I want to get my hands on some car products for either engine, interior, electronics, whatever it may be that you would have installed in or on your car, and get a hold of those products and talk about them, and really show people different options. And for people who are new to this, what kind of stuff you can do to your cars. You can do almost anything now. It's car audio, it's cameras, it's you can take engines out of new cars and put them in old cars. So just different ideas, text, tips, stuff like that. So like I said, in this one we're going to talk about some foggy headlights and some stuff about some rims. So stay tuned and let me know at the end what you think, and if you have any ideas, throw them down in the comments section and let me know. Alright, stay tuned. Alright guys, so recently I had a viewer post a question down below in the comments about foggy lights and restoration on like maybe some rims, dirty rims, or whatever you may come across. I'll start off with foggy lights. Foggy lights are really common on nowadays cars. The headlight housing it's plastic, and then the sun it like bakes that plastic, because it sits in the sun all day. Now I'm going to go over a couple things that you can do, to possibly clear up these headlight housings. There are some products out there, and I actually have one here. It's made by Turtle Wax, Headlight Lens Restorer. Now I'm in no way affiliated with these guys. It just happens to be a product that I purchased. I actually haven't used it, but the plan is to use it. So you can go out there and you can buy products at like AutoZone, O'Reilly's, or whatever. They make products specifically for cleaning up or restoring your headlight housings. So there's more products than just this one out there. But basically what you're doing when you get a product like that is that you're going to polish the surface of the headlight housing. And I've heard of people using DEET. I don't know what's in DEET, or the bug repellent stuff. They spray it on the headlight housing, and then they use some type of buffer or like pad to kind of rub the surface aggressively to try and I guess buff out the imperfections. Same with like metal polish stuff. They put it on there, and you just got to be really gentle because you don't know what that chemical is going to do to your headlight housing. But like this stuff that I just showed you, that's a product where you're going to apply it and then rub it on the surface to try and buff out the imperfections or whatever is going on with the plastic. So you've got options out there. You can definitely Google best ways to remove that, or you can go out and buy a product off the shelf and read the instructions and hopefully repair your headlight housing. Now here's the thing. Just because it's happened to your headlight housing doesn't mean that you'll be able to repair it. Some headlight housings are so far gone, or something completely different is happening to the headlight housing that it's starting to get foggy. So that's what's going on for like nowadays cars. If you look at like the older cars, like this one, they were actually glass light bulbs, and they really don't get foggy or whatever. But the cars nowadays, they definitely, that plastic just doesn't hold up. So go out there, do your research. You're probably going to need like a buffer or like a drill with like a buffer pad on it. It'll make things go really quick if you have those kind of tools. But if you buy something like this, I believe it actually comes with, let's see, do I have a knife around here? I'm pretty sure it comes with stuff inside of it. Let's actually crack this open and see what's in here. Yeah, it actually has some pads in it. Like a number 4 and a number 1, and I'm guessing that's like a sandpaper almost. You got this. Got some plastic down at the bottom. You've got some spray lubricant, so you're probably going to spray that on there and kind of buff it out. Lens clarifying compound. Yeah, so yeah, you're going to wash the headlights to remove surface dust or dirt. Apply a lens clarifying compound to a cotton cloth and rub over entire lens using firm pressure. And then you're going to buff with the clean terry cloth. Restore only one lens at a time. If lens turns clear, proceed to step 3. Yeah, so like I said, you're going to be applying liquids and chemicals and pretty much buffing the surface of the headlight lens to kind of bring back, actually to get rid of that fogginess that's happening to your headlight. So we'll move on to rims. These could be old rims, they could be newer rims. The person asked about brake dust. Brake dust can be difficult to remove. It's like so fine, it's like almost sitting in the pores of the metal or the paint or whatever's going on. But they make cleaners for that. I think I saw something recently, Masterson's rim cleaner or something like that. I saw a video and it looked like it cleaned rims really well. Hot water, if you had a pressure washer, maybe that might get some of the brake dust off. Let's see, if you had like scrub brushes, so get some soap, some car soap, or get some soap specifically made for your rims, and get a scrub brush. Warm water would probably be best. It really loosens up dirt and whatever easier. So you've got brake dust. Sometimes you've also got like gunk buildup on your rims, grease or oil or whatever, if it's been on the road for a while, and like brake cleaner, something that'll loosen up that grease will really work well. And if it's grease and oil, warm water is really going to help out a lot. Like I said, pressure washer would make things go a lot faster. Now, if you're talking about old rims where they're rusty like this, that's a really extreme one because this is a spare tire and it just sits there. But let's see, over here, I've got this one. This one doesn't look too bad. Just a little bit of surface rust. But if you're looking to clean up rims like that have some surface rust, the best thing to do is if you had like a tank and some sandblasting stuff, media to sandblast your rims, that would be the do-it-yourself way. You would need an air compressor, and you would need a tank setup that has media in it to blast the rims, and then you could use some primer and some paint to get them to whatever color you want. I think there might even be like paint specifically for rims or stuff like that, so keep an eye out for that. If you didn't want to do it yourself, you can find someone who can media blast your rims, and then you can get them powder coated or whatever you plan on doing. But those options are out there. You can either do it yourself or you can have a company do it for you. Those are totally things Now, if they're like aluminum or an alloy rim, and they're already painted and stuff like that, your best bet is just to clean them and see if you need to go that far, if you need to strip them or not, and go from there. I mean, it really depends on how much you want to do, and or if you want someone else to do it for you. But it is totally cool that if you know, try and do it yourself, you know, sandblast them, prime them, paint them, boom, you've done your own rim. And then you just need to get some new tires on it. So we talked about foggy lights. We talked about some rims. You know, this applies for new and older cars. So I hope that helps out. And if you got any other tips or ideas, feel free to throw them down in the comments below. Let other people see it. So I hope this helps.